welcome to the Narrative Podcast, a show where we dive into real stories that affect our community. And today we are sitting down with one of the Kasama's brilliant minds, and we're trying to catch a lot of issues affecting young people in Kasama and Northern Province at large. Um, to introduce one of our hosts that we have is I call him Freshboy. I would like these guys to introduce themselves so you can best know them by their own words. Right?
Okay. I start?
Yeah, you can.
All right. Okay, Lou, thank you for inviting me on this podcast. It's always a pleasure to be in the midst of great minds like you've put it. And of course, my name's Mwikapiri, aka Fresh Boy, the freshest boy of Kasam. Yes, and I'm a marketer. I'm an entertainment manager for Flames nightclub. I think that is all there is to it.
Oh, that's good to know. It's Freshboy. Let's hear from you also.
All right, thank you for having me here today.
Sure.
My name is Olivia Namkalina Nyangwe. Yeah, resident of Kasama. I'm into business, just within the CBD of town. Yes, into marketing. Yeah.
That's good to know, and it's good to have you, Olivia and Fresh Boy, on our podcast. Today's conversation is actually about Kasama. You know, it's actually Kasama Unfiltered.
Ah.
We talk about quite a number of different issues that affect Kasama, as they say, and then we can put it as Northern Province because we are that kind of a province that's trying to grow.
Yes.
We present ourselves out there in the national meeting. So to maybe kickstart this conversation, right? The good question can be, what's happening in Kasama? Let's get to know what it is that's like happening.
What is going on?
What's going on? What's popping?
There's a lot happening in Kasama, Lou.
Great. Let's start from you, Fresh Boy. What's happening in Kasama? Huh?
All right. Okay. Thank you once again. Interesting enough, our town is growing at a very faster pace. There's a lot of activities going on, and I love the fact that you've asked that question, what is going on in Kasama. Where do I even start? Because, there's a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot. Okay, over the past few years, I've seen a rise in the population of our beloved town, as well as traffic. In your Tokadash full. Yes, I've seen a number of people come in this town, both from, let me just say, all over Zambia. So the growth has risen exponentially, and business-wise, I think we're at a point where we are growing economic-wise as a town and as a province altogether. As well as, I've seen a number of mining activities take shape over the past, I would say, months and years. A few years back, we have, gold mines here and there being, explored. And entertainment-wise, we have grown as a town and as a province as compared to where we were 5 years ago. Yes, I think that is what is happening, according to me.
Oh, great. It's great to know what's happening in Kasama. That's coming from Fresh Boy. I still want to know what's happening in Kasama from you, Olivia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, equally to what Fresh Boy has said, yeah, because I've been here for like 4 years now. Yeah, so
4 years?
yes.
Wow.
So,
The dinosaur.
yeah, I remember coming here. Dad told me to say, you know where I'm going? Once upon a time, Baripita Tikumushi and what was I?
Ah.
But over the years, I've seen there are a lot of infrastructures, a lot of buildings. As here, Fresh Boy said, to say my mines and whatnot, which is true. And I've seen our fellow youths also being busy,
Yes.
job hunting and stuff like that. So, yeah, I feel it has grown in such that in a way that there are a lot of infrastructures, hoping for more job opportunities, especially for us as youths, and like indulging ourselves in other things that really don't make sense. So it's better we keep our busy knowing that the infrastructures that are being built we try our luck by looking for jobs here and there. Yes, basically.
But the unemployment rate is still high though, especially among the youths, which is so worrying because, um, well, I don't know if it's the attitude we as youths have in society.
I actually wanted to ask you a question. If you say, if you look at the unemployment levels in Northern Province, right? What what would you add to it that's making that unemployment uh, rate to go high? What is making that? Is it us the youths, or is it that the government is not doing enough to actually give us such opportunities?
Okay, well, there are two things involved here. It goes both ways. It might be the mindset of us youths. It may be also the government's doing, of which I can't identify one party to be responsible for. But overall, what I can say, if both parties come to the table, the employment rate improves.
Oh yeah.
Why do I say so? If us as the youths change our mindsets, and by changing our mindsets, applying ourselves and putting ourselves out there, looking for jobs. You know, employment is not just about, no, I have to get in a corporate company so that I'm an employee. No, you can create employment yourself, Lou or Olivia, as an individual. You come up with a small business, you nurture it, it grows, you employ others.
But then you also put in consideration that in Northern Province, right, we have a lot of youths that I don't know if I should say sorry for saying this, but then most of the youths are illiterate. I'm sure that you would agree with me. Most of the youths are coming from.
No, I beg to differ, Lou. I beg to differ. I don't think most of the youths are illiterate. Maybe, well,
Okay,
But then,
what-
sorry to
what-
cut you short. The thing is, some maybe might put it as illiterate. Others, lack of better terms, are lazy to go out there and look for jobs, right? But there are a lot of different opportunities, trust me. Like Fresh has said, you can come up with something small for you to grow.
Yeah.
Like literally anything, not going out there to say, okay, for instance, then you're going to find it in a nutshell. Sad, that doesn't work like
yes,
you
yes.
get.
she's-
So I feel as a youth, one, you're coming from home, you say, okay, maybe let me try to change my life. How am I going to do that? Yeah, most of them maybe you might say they haven't gone to school and whatnot, but there are those certain opportunities that you can do. We've got those that would want to do tailoring and whatnot. All those are opportunities that people want to do.
True. And the reason why I argued with the the very fact that we attribute lack of employment to illiteracy levels. Well, according to me and my understanding about who a literate person by definition is, you know, a literate person is just simply someone who can read or speak a certain language or the mother tongue, for instance. It doesn't have to take one to have degrees, diplomas, or certificates to be literate. I stand to be corrected if I'm wrong. So, if we are going to say there are a lot of illiterates in our province and our town, that is the reason why we have lower employment rates or employment levels. I really wouldn't agree with that, Lou. I stand to be corrected. But I feel, Olivia and Lou, I feel like it's just a mindset of us youths
Yes.
that is causing, you know, those employment levels to be low. Like we were saying, it's not about you just trying to look for employment. You can create employment as well. Exactly.
No, that's great. Today's conversation is actually different. Well, we're talking about issues that affect people that are living in Northern Province, and then these kind of issues are not talked about publicly.
Yeah, and they're real life issues.
Yeah,
They're real
because
life
these are
issues.
things that are actually affecting us as youths in Northern Province, and then we need to, I don't know, to provide a change of mindset so that we can, go forward.
Yeah.
I also stand to be corrected because then I still fight with the issue that most of the youths in Northern Province I don't know how to say, but then I'm using the word illiterate.
Yeah.
Because we still have one, there's still a young age
Uh-huh.
of youths
Yeah.
who are still going to school.
Yeah.
And then that number, we have a large number of youths again coming out of school anyway, like dropping out of school. Understand? People coming from places like I would talk about Brown Village. There's location, deep down these things.
Same
Yes.
Yeah, most of the people coming from there do not have that that zeal in wanting to go to school, right? So they're the ones creating that level of
Illiteracy.
I'm talking about.
Okay.
Because then those are the same people who still want. But then how do you want a youth who's not like educated to that point?
Yeah.
You know, we need somebody who can read, we need somebody who can say something. But then we have a large number of youths who do not even read on their phone. They would come to a booth, I would say, and then Olivia, take for instance, someone comes to your booth and then gives you a phone like you're having a phone. Say, can you withdraw for me, man? What? How are you interpreting that to your own mindset?
Yeah,
Is that
meaning
based on
that
individual?
person doesn't.
Yeah, so that's why I had to put that to that
Okay.
fact. But anyway, good. It's
But,
actually a
but
good
then again,
conversation. Yeah.
I feel youths out there are maybe I say they're limited, if that's the correct word I can use. Why? Because maybe they don't have confidence in themselves. Okay, so abalanga future. They maybe sometimes have trust issues in who is going to assist me. Are they going to assist me according to what they want? Yes, they don't mind. Maybe they might not know how to read or write. I feel maybe we like maybe having certain programs to help our fellow youths. Those that are able to read and write, to come up with a certain organization just to assist them for them to grow. You get, like I said earlier on, to say maybe those that would want to go for tailoring, those that would just want to skills, yes, yeah, skills, yeah. Then those skills will help them grow. There are those that literally don't know how to read. Maybe by the period grade 9, grade 7. If it's a guy, alikuwa tu mwana, and the lady and whatnot. So uh, maybe them lacking confidence to say, okay, I can't do this because I'm a grade what failure. Shaishiwo kubelenga. But just to encourage our youths out there to say, there's still a chance. You can still make it. I mean, we're all young. We all need, money and what's not. So we need to grow for us to grow and to gain more. Yes.
That's great. Speaking on Olivia's note, it's actually important as she has put it, because then the government also brought about free education, so that, everybody can go out educated and all that. Because then it's going to be a good province if at all we have a lot of educated people.
Yeah.
Because then we reach on that level of thinking.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's good. This conversation is not actually a debate, right? It's and it's not about who is right or wrong, but it's actually about it's a conversation that we want to understand our generation and then challenge our thinking, as well as hopefully find solutions to some of the kind of topics that we talk about.
Yes. Yes.
Good to know about what's happening in Kasama, but then also now, maybe let's switch on to talk about love, sex, and modern dating, right?
Okay.
Because it's such a issues that people would love to talk about, but then they don't talk about them publicly.
Publicly.
Yeah, there are things that we just want to share with friends and the like.
Yeah.
But maybe to just like start this conversation, I have this question: is finding genuine love hard, or has it become easy?
In our modern day society. All right. Okay. First and foremost, I'm entitled to my own opinion, right? I hope nobody crucifies me for this.
No, you can say
Okay.
what you
I personally feel modern day dating compared to the old school type of dating that we used to see from our parents. I'm talking about decades, generations ago. Yes, generations, say 3-4 generations ago. I think dating has changed over a period of time in a way that people way back, these old generations, it used to take them time in order to find a companion and get in a relationship with that individual. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, there was a thing where parents have to find somebody for you.
For you, once upon a time.
Yes, or not only parents finding somebody for you. You would meet someone, say for instance, from school, I believe. Then for you to just get to a stage where you become boyfriend and girlfriend, it used to take time. You understand? Others would even take over 6 months, they're just in the talking stage. Others years and years, and then they get to a point where they are now in a position of boyfriends and girlfriends. Letters and whatnot, whatever not going to letters, yes. Of course, yeah, I love you like a cup of coffee and whatnot, yes. But compared to our modern day date, but Gen Z volume edition. Yeah, I mean, I think for this one, let me even remove my jacket.
Oh my word.
Okay, so compared to our modern day dating,
Yeah.
things have switched up a little bit. I wouldn't necessarily say for the worst or for the best, but I'm staying in between because there are advantages and there are also disadvantages. Advantages of our modern day dating that I feel are out there and what we're practicing right now. Things are done fast. Things are done very fast.
I agree with you, bro.
Imagine I meet Olivia today. I meet her today. She's nice the way she's pretty like this. Na temwako vya chini so tumiromo fidafini.
Yeah.
Na yeye na temwako
accept.
katushinga ni Barrett yo mfwere. Trust me, same night we might even start dating.
Yeah.
Then between pushane na Eliash.
And I love you too also.
I love you too.
Just the same day.
You understand? Same day. The downside of that is that due to the fast-paced way of how things are moving in our modern day society, we find that we are not understanding the true meaning of love, relationship. Okay, even though love, I think, is a big word, but relationships come with a lot of angles. There's responsibility, there's caring for each other.
Yes.
All these things encompass one thing and it turns out into love. But in our modern day, it's too fast paced. We don't understand what makes, for instance, what makes Olivia tick for me to call her my girlfriend. Because we just met 1-2 days and we start dating. I really don't know this person, you understand? She really doesn't know me. But we just call it we're in a relationship. What if a week down the line, not to run on the same bed, I will candace a knife?
Oh, yeah, such issues.
Yes.
Yes, we are not taking our time to really get to know one another, understand one another, and build a relationship. Anyway, Tina Randasana. Let me leave Madam Olivia.
Okay, great. Let me begin it from Freshboy, right?
Yeah.
I love what he has said because then you have alluded to a lot of things, right? Olivia, but then it looks like Olivia was agreeing to what you're saying.
No,
She understands these things, yes.
So I want you, Olivia, to why do you think it is the way it is? Like the way you has put it, why do you think it is that way? That we are kind of doing fast things than the way it used to be. And I totally agree with him. Because then, about now, it's like a thing where I can meet somebody right today. Them. Today is on a what? Today is on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday,
I can
yes.
meet somebody on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then, trust me, Freshboy, by weekend, I'm sure she'll be like,
You might even marry her.
yeah.
And now waiting you have
So,
to win.
yeah, I totally agree to what you're saying. So why do you think it is like? Why do you think it's that way? Maybe we can hear from a lady's side, right? Why you guys feel? Because then sometimes I feel like it is not us pushing that fast relationship thing, but again about girls, right? The ladies' side, the ladies want to feel like they own this relationship.
And then,
So they were the ones trying to push so that it can fast happen, and then she feels like she.
but then,
Why do you?
let me first answer that one, then I come back to the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, because look, like Fresh had said it, right? Once upon a time, that relationship our parents had, our shine, it used to last maybe for months and whatnot. Then they get into courting. friendships and dating, marriage maybe after a year or two, right? But now it has changed. Why? Because everybody wants to be loved, maybe everybody wants to be with somebody close, nobody wants to be left out, but we're forgetting one thing is love is patience, love is kind. So you can't just say I love you in 2 3 days because I so you need to study that person. You need to know that person for months and whatnot. What if maybe that person has just come for a mission in that particular town, and then maybe okay, let me just see how ladies behave. But are those ladies like me, you get
Okay.
where you just want to know that person, you want to study that person. Bishenga na sumi na chala bashani. How is my relationship going to be in the long run? You get. So in the long run, you need to know. So I need to know this person. I need to understand this person, the do's and nots of what person, what that person really loves.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get the point.
yeah.
So it's not every time you tell someone I love you, yeah, they don't know I love you. Tomorrow you don't know. Nombanga wamsanga na bambi. From both sides, you find me with another one. Things like that. Those things that also break people's hearts. One. Number two, I could have for no, that person has killed Shani because my boyfriend, I found my suicide.
Sanga Murumi.
Stuff like that. Okay, so that shouldn't happen. But then a relationship, love and sex in the modern Shanshan, it has to be patience, love, you need to understand each other. Okay? Then that's when you'll be able to say, okay, maybe I can stay with this person for a longer period of time. Why? Because I think I can understand this person. Then you need to come up with terms. Then again, it's not every woman that would say
Others are out there for a
for
genuine
fun.
thing. Oh,
Yes, and the genuine thing.
Yeah, so
You
I
get.
wanted to pose the question to that, right? If you say some are coming for something genuine, one thing that I know happening about now is that a lot of people are dating for what this guy can bring on the table. Right?
Financial
What
stability.
can this guy do? If this guy, you know, that's why we have. I agree with you, Fresh Boy, totally. When you said we are kind of rushing for relationships,
Yes.
right? Because then I feel like it's about too much about the ladies because they're the ones who weigh us. They weigh me when I approach a lady,
They are
right?
materialistic.
Yes, she's able to weigh me that I can bring this to the table. So she's able to rush into anything, sex, whatever.
True. True.
Even today, even if I meet her today,
True.
as long as she has weighed that,
But then
I can.
that's a two-way thing, I feel. We all have different mindsets. Sorry to cut you short. Sometimes it might be you say it's on the lady's side, but also on the man's side. What if maybe you get?
No, I don't agree with Olivia on that one. Because you know, on the man's side,
Eh,
with by research, I think us men can be content whether we are suffering or not.
Very.
But with a lady, it's like an inborn materialistic
So the
side
man
of
can
you that
provide.
yes. For you, you can never settle for the bare minimum. Okay, suffering is not something that a lady can willingly accept to say, it's fine. By God's design, I'm going to be like this. When it gets to a stage that a lady feels like, life yako sapa, they get to, means and ways of bettering their lives. In dubious means, that is.
But it depends on the situation that you are in again.
So
You get.
are we going to say are people dating for love? Are people dating for companionship? Or are people dating for financial security?
In our modern day,
Yes, because look, you say dating for financial, you don't know how that person is. That what's so maybe for example, maybe that person is a gambler, maybe that person is a thief. Because you know there are ladies that I don't know if I can say that behave like men, and it's I feel it's a two-way thing, honestly. You get, but I feel it's a two-way thing. Look, come to think of it, yes, we are dating for financial whatever. Then have you sat down to talk to your partner to say, okay, this is what I want in my relationship?
Oh, yeah.
What is the opposite sex also going to say? Okay, you get, huh? Then now you find that maybe I'm with you in this relationship because I want us to grow together. Maybe that's now an agreement between the two of you. If that person doesn't want, no, back out. You get. So I feel it's a two-way thing and how you relate. Sometimes yes, you might think this lady is stranded, whatnot. Dubious means mba. We
Okay.
also have guys who are like,
Yeah, yes, but
get
you know,
it.
I would say the majority are the women. I won't lie.
Yeah.
There are guys who are like that who are a bit materialistic,
Mm.
but the scale lies heavy on
On
the
the ladies.
women. Yes, on the ladies.
Well,
Yeah. This is the reason why I was saying women are materialistic somehow by nature. You understand? Because even if we had to kick it back to the Bible times, I, well, me personally, I believe Eve was materialistic in the garden. Eh, why did she want to be eating the apples when they? Yes, you understand. Why did she want extra things? Yes, and it's gotten us to a point where modern day dating is no longer about love. Okay, there is love out there. I'm not disputing that, but 90% is being based, or relationships are being based on the wrong reasons. Others is financial stability. Others because of, you know, peer pressure. They want to be seen with a certain individual, certain companion. Others, it might be just for the clout, you know. Oh,
Numbers.
Olivia is a celebrity.
I'll be with her for the
I'll
sake
be
of-
with her for the sake of the numbers. So we are at a point in our modern day society. Love is no longer the love that was there decades ago or generations ago, which is a sad story. Now, in comparison, you did ask to say something about sex. If I compare the two, way back, even though our forefathers and parents used to give birth to so many children, like 10 children in a row in one family, as opposed to now where you can only have 2 kids, 3 kids, and your content. But I strongly feel like sex in the past wasn't as much as sex that we are experiencing and seeing in our modern.
maybe
I think
before
it's too much here.
Before we move
Eh,
on to like talk about sex, right? I wanted to pose a question to Olivia before we can move on to that.
yeah.
This question, Olivia, I want you to respond to it like genuinely, right? So like the way Freshboy has put it, most of the people are dating because of financial stability in their life. They need somebody who can provide something financially, somebody who can actually provide something. And to provide something, that's why the financial stability now
Comes in.
comes in. We need
Yeah.
to have, I need to have money so I can provide for you. So why do you think without, if we were to remove money from the equation, right, would relationships still survive?
So now, I feel it won't. Why? Because he's only there for financial help, or she's only there for financial help. You get? So it's why I said to say you'll be in that relationship. Why? Maybe because of finances and whatnot. You're not going to love that person. You're just going to love that person for money.
For what they have.
That's all. And nothing else, nothing. If they don't have, she will run away or he will run away. She will run away. Why? Because okay, let me try another person. Now again, you're forgetting that same person, you don't know how well you're going to relate with that person. You get the point. So now it's important to know the kind of person you're going to be with, you're going to mingle with. Why? Because it's a lifetime relationship, firstly. Two, you need to understand each other, whether there's money, there's no money. That's why now, if at all you're in that relationship with that person, if it's going to be more than, you need to, let's say, come up with something that you're going to be doing that will be beneficial for the two of you as a dating, as you are dating, rather. Not something, okay, I'm only there because of my money. Shouldn't be that case. What if maybe if you in a much under to say there's no money, then I'll run away. So now if I run away, okay, yeah, she only wanted me because of money. Now what? You only did that because of money, right? And then that person will like, oh yeah, she only loved me because of money. But if that person accepts, okay, when this relationship is done, when I know I have no money, I'll go. Meaning there was no agreement. I feel. Eh, because check, you say
Great.
you go without there's no money and the relationship is done. Then what? Maybe you haven't been saving as a lady. You've just been chewing money, not today, once, once. Hey, Brazilian. Hey, Chavana marked. You get the point. You are not saving, meaning you are not thinking straight. But if you are going to be with someone for money, try to sit down and talk. Say, okay, Bane, this is what's going to happen in our relationship. So, hey, There won't be any love. No money, no rush.
Okay, no, but
It's a
anyway,
two-way thing.
I feel disagreeing with you on some point
Mm.
because I feel you're not trying to be real enough, right? When the fact is that there's this lady coming in a relationship, right? All because of money, or because of what I can offer to her. A point when I'm not offered that to her, she will definitely seek help from someone else, where she will probably go out and give whatever, so long
For her
as she
to
can
get money.
yeah, she can get that. You understand, right? And then
But then there was no.
I do not know if that is a relationship or whatsoever, why somebody is trying to just pinpoint the money
Just
in
the
our
money.
relationship.
So now I feel you were supposed to talk obviously about it, even if he goes blind about it, or if he's splashing your money. Have you talked about it? Say, I want to be helping you financially. Are you going to leave me? Like, have that conversation with you first. You get the point. Hey, you find that okay, I'm only here because of your money. But now, are you going to accept? Meaning you didn't have that discussion. Or maybe you're just playing it blind to say, okay, yeah, nkalaba bomsha kufe kundalama, mimi naoni nkwatana bambi. Ukunga fya pena, I'm also going to go upina, which won't add up. So I feel you're supposed to like have certain conversations. If you know to say, okay, I just want you to be with you. Unless if that person is going to accept. I'm only going to be with you because I want you to help me financially. If that person is going to accept, mbanu stay. Failure to which separates. Because again, you'll be attaching feelings.
Oh, yeah.
You run away because he doesn't have money. That person will be so attached to you, maybe. So that's why the conversation comes in to say, oh, we talk about things before we move further.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel what Olivia is saying is we need to be real enough to each other, right?
Yes.
We need to have that conversation.
Even if you
you're-
lie.
yeah. If you're coming in,
At
if you're
least
coming
you've said
in
it.
for money, if you're coming in for money,
Say,
say
I'm here
Yes.
for the money.
That's
So
why.
make
Then
sure
it's up to
Ah,
that person
ah.
to choose or shine. Sometimes they also okay, they'll just accept for the sake of, but you had that conversation.
Okay, I mean, what,
The
what,
response
what
also-
else is there to go for in a relationship?
Ah.
What do you ladies first look out for, if I may ask?
Krishna,
Wait. When you see me or you see Lou,
Okay,
So
fine.
I'm going to disturb that question.
Eh.
I'm going to disturb that question with a different question. I want us to talk about.
I feel like I'm being attacked.
It's great to have you, Olivia.
Eh.
Yeah, we want to hear the ladies' side.
Oh,
I want to hear
no.
the ladies' side so we can understand you
mm,
from your own point of view, from how you view things yourself. You know, things are hard to understand like it is. But anyway, there's this question, there's this issue that people have with couples holding each other's phones.
No.
I want us to talk about that issue. What do you think? Should couples have access to each other's phones or not, and why do you think that way?
okay. Is it directed to Olivia or me?
Yeah, Olivia can. Maybe Olivia can pick it first. And
Okay,
Then, Freshboy will say it.
I feel if you want your relationship to stay strong, is it not that even in marriages they said say if you love your person, stay away from the phone if you don't want to.
Yeah. I totally
Because
agree.
look, fresh boy, I love you. You're my shine. You're my sweet conda moya and whatsoever.
Uh-huh.
You love that person. Talk to that person. Don't touch the phone. You don't want to see what you don't want to see. If I thought your partner has seen something wrong in you, Shan, this is why I'm like try to talk about certain things to sweeten up that relationship. There are people that have been married for 10 years, 15 years, they're still together. They have challenges here and there. You talk about certain things, you get the point. Just don't touch the phone.
But
You have.
but again, coming from a ladies' side,
Oh no.
because the ladies, you know, I'm sure Freshboy agree.
Yeah.
Yes,
on-
we are fond of
Ladies are the ones
checking.
who are fond of
Yes.
But if you just want peace for yourself, I know I might be attacked one way or the other, but that's it. Stay away from your serious phone. You know, like,
No, I.
and especially if there are kids that are involved, and then now your boo misbehaves one way or the other. Just be you, be the lady that you are supposed to be in that relationship or Oshani. At the end of the day, it's a man who decides who he wants to get married to at the end. Not so. It's not the lady.
Oh, yeah.
So let's try to nurture our relationships the best way we can. And to love our zibu. You get it?
That's great, Olivia. Olivia says, stay away from phones. Stay away
If you
from
just want
crap
peace
phone.
for like that,
What's your take? Freshboy?
Okay.
both sides are
This is no. By the way, these are serious issues, and these are
Yeah.
issues that we are facing on the ground. You know.
Breaking marriages.
Yeah. Either in basic relationships, boyfriend and girlfriends, marriages, or wherever, whichever relationship you are in. First and foremost, my take on this one is everyone, each and every person has a right to privacy. You understand? Right to privacy. Let me narrow it down to gadgets. When you buy a gadget, I bought it in my own money. Okay? Using my own money. I did not use my partner's money. Whatever I'm going to put in this gadget, I'm entitled to put in anything in the gadget. Same applies to my partner. Whatever gadget they are having, be it a phone, an iPhone, a tablet, whatever, they have the right to privacy to their gadgets. It's so unfortunate that in our modern times, we are finding ourselves in situations where, because of our insecurities, we end up invading one another's privacy in terms of gadgets. You see, it's not all about cheating. Trust me, these gadgets hold a lot of information, a lot of data. Yes, it might be data from work that my partner is not supposed to be privy to. For example, say I've got a very delicate job, maybe I work at State House. I hold state secrets. My partner, no matter what, I've sworn, I've signed a confidentiality contract with my employer. Meaning, my partner is not supposed to be privy to that information whatsoever. Just as an example. Then this partner of mine decides to invade my privacy and unfortunately, they end up viewing information that is not meant for their eyes. I'm compromised as an employee, and also it doesn't just show respect as my partner. Example number 2. In these same gadgets, we have families, we have individual families. In as much as you are my girlfriend and I'm your boyfriend, we have different families. You have your own family, I have my own family. There are matters pertaining to my family that my partner is not supposed to know about. It's not everything that my partner is supposed to know about when it comes to my family. Imagine, maybe, my family, God forbid, we were discussing varimpanda kwa mano tikapande oshteko Range Rover.
But then that's
Firimu phone.
but you and your partner are one.
No. Okay, take for instance, we are just boyfriend and girlfriend in this case.
Oh yeah.
You see, the onus is on me. I've got every right to have that information privy to my partner or not. Now, a situation where my partner takes it up and invades my privacy. It doesn't augur well. This is the reason we're saying there are problems, and this is common among women. You create problems for yourselves that are so avoidable. And gadgets are the number one trigger. So privacy is supposed to be exercised and don't invade each other's. Hey, Rama gadgets here and I say no. I say no.
That's
What?
that's great to hear about
You know?
gadgets, because these gadgets are actually one of the leading factors as to why people are entering into divorce
Yes.
all their life.
Yes.
Because of the gadgets, right? It's too much on the ladies' side. They're the ones wanting to find. I personally do not know. Maybe Olivia can tell us. I do not really know what they want to find out.
What are you
So
looking
let's
for?
see
What are you
what
looking
that-
for?
If maybe your partner, if
Look.
you're suspecting something or whatsoever,
Okay,
but I
okay.
feel it's safe to not touch because privacy, okay, yes, is very important because if you touch, you put it
Yeah.
under other stuff.
And like they say,
That
what you
doesn't
don't know doesn't kill you, you know?
Yeah.
If you're suspecting your partner of cheating, it's better you catch them in the right way. What if you're suspecting umamu in a phone that emuli evidence ya cheating or sanga tamwapo evidence iliyonse? What happens? The trust there is broken. You understand? The trust is broken. So some things, some problems are avoidable, especially the Ashidiyama phone.
Um, so like when we talk about phones, right, being a factor that is leading to a lot of relationships breaking and all the like. I want us to switch to this conversation, right? Where we bring in the fact of commitment, right? Like I have to commit to my partner at some point, and if I commit to my partner, then that means whatever I do on my phone, it should not affect my partner, right? If at all, information that my partner is going to be exposed to should not affect her because then I've committed to her. You understand? That comes then that we bring in the aspect of commitment, right? But then we are in an era where, like you had alluded to in the first place, you said we are rushing into relationships, right?
Yeah.
I would meet somebody today, and then tomorrow we'll act like we've met for a year.
7 years ago.
Yeah, 7 years ago, and tomorrow actually we are going to have sex. I would meet somebody today, and tomorrow we'll have sex. Actually tonight, I can meet somebody this evening, and then I'll go with her home, and we'll have sex. Tomorrow we'll have sex, and continuous days we'll continue having sex, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then that brings in the aspect that people are entering fast into relationships, fast to give sex, fast to give whatsoever anybody has to give in a relationship.
Yeah.
So then, is commitment important now, or people are just doing it because they just want to be in a relationship? What's your take on commitment? Because then somebody has to commit to one person, and then I don't think you can commit to one in a day. Like today, I meet you today, I commit today.
It takes time, yes.
I think Olivia said we need to take time to know each other so that as we fall into dating, we'll probably understand each other. But what's your take on commitment? Are people still keen on making that commitment in relationships, or people are just there because then they just want to be in relationships?
Okay, so commitments, from my own understanding, like I said earlier, you can never commit to someone you don't know. So the very first process or step in achieving that is by starting by knowing someone. You understand? Olivia, today we meet. Oh, I'm Freshboy. Oh, I'm Olivia. That is the first step. The next day, we're going to talk about, okay, Olivia, where do you stay? How's your family arrangements? She finds out the same about me. We take it another step. You understand? Oh, the next time we meet, we're going to talk about something else. The next time we meet, we're going to have an activity together. The next time we meet, we're going to do something different. Bit by bit, we are knowing each other. We'll reach a point, Fiara is that I think I can commit to this person. You understand? I can commit to this person. But a situation whereby you're just rushing into things, oh, 2-3 days we are busy having sex and whatnot, everything is out there. How do you commit, honestly? How do you commit to such a person? You don't know that person. So I think commitment takes a lot of knowing into, lack of a better term, let me just say, into whatever situationship you're first in. Don't quit. Don't easily rush to committing before you know the person. I think that is just my take on commitment.
Okay, great. That's great coming from Freshboy. What's your take, Olivia? Do you still think? Okay, wait. I want to hear this from a lady's view, right? Because you're speaking for the ladies, number of ladies that you have out here. Are you guys coming in? Do you guys commit, or are you just there because you just want to be in a relationship? Because you just want the status that I'm in a relationship.
Relationship or I'm dating.
I'm
Well,
dating a big guy.
But if you're dating that same big boy, there's no love and whatsoever in there. It's just a thing. Say, oh, I'm with that person. Like we had earlier said, so I'm with that person because of financial whatever. I'm in this relationship with him because uh, he keeps me company, but you're not committed. Like we are here, we are friends. It's just friendship, Kwasila. Then if you have a challenge and want to talk to your friends, oh so and so and so, it will be different from what you're going to deal with the partner you're committed to. All right. So I feel also you need to be in a relationship because you want to know that person. Then with time you'll be committed, and whatever ideas you both share, agree on a certain level where things are just mutually done. All right. It's being in love with someone. I feel is not an overnight thing. It will take time. It will also grow because believe me, even if you have something with someone like that, Lero Mairo, maybe you already have sex, kwapa, chapa. You jump into another person, then there's after touch the shani, you know. It will also hurt you why? Because you've already expose yourself as a lady. Yes, you've already done something intimate. So I feel when you're with someone, study that person. Okay, this person doesn't want me to be doing this. Maybe let me try something different in this person that I've met. Then with time, that person also will decide to say, okay, maybe let me just try to commit to this person. These things are moving flawlessly, even without arguing or shining. If you two think of going out together, you can do things together. You talk about certain things. So, okay, me, I would want this. Not I want, but I would want this for us. Let's try this. Then you sit down and talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Then you can commit in the long run. Yeah.
That's great to learn from Olivia and Freshboy. I want to get something from you guys, right? This is just real information about you. I want to ask your relationship status, right? Because
You.
I want to know, right? I want to know, and then maybe pose a question. So,
Can you please start with that?
It's supposed to be like this.
Ladies first. Ladies first. Let's go ladies first.
How I want.
Olivia,
Tell us.
tell us,
If I'm in a relationship or not.
what's your relationship status?
Oh, let me drink water first.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, I'm in a relationship.
Great.
A very nice one, actually.
That's good. Before I pose the question, I want to ask. Let me go to Fresh Boy first.
Fresh.
Okay. No, I am in a relationship, guys. I am.
Oh,
Why did you have to laugh anyway?
a
No,
relationship.
no, you know these things. You don't expose them on media. Anyway, I'm
Yeah.
happily in a relationship. Yeah, with a very beautiful lady. Yes.
That's great. Great to know. You know,
Are you
I
in a
asked
relationship?
such a question because then oh no, I asked this a question because I want you guys to be proud of
Your partners.
partners that you are,
Okay, fine.
because this is what we're talking about right now, right?
Mm.
We want somebody who can commit to their partners, not just be there because they just want to be.
Yeah. True.
So we've talked about finances,
Mm.
issues. I know Olivia has asked me if I'm dating or not.
Yeah.
I'll echo to that question before we finish this podcast. I'll probably answer it.
Okay, wonderful. I'd love to hear that.
Me
too.
too.
Great.
Yeah.
Maybe to you guys, I'm pretty sure I've come to know that you are in relationships, right? Coming from a point where we're talking about love, money, whatever. If your partners, right, both of your partners went broke for like 2 years, right? 2 years they are broke, would you still stay?
For me, yes, I will stay.
Great.
I will stay because.
I don't want explanations.
Oh, okay. I will stay.
You would stay. That's great.
I would stay.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I will stay.
That's good to learn from you guys.
Yes.
Otherwise, Fresh Boy has echoed something to do with big boys buying things and all that. I want us to now move away from love, getting in the leg. maybe talk about the nightlife and just the social issues that are affecting people in Kasama. And
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I want us to switch from that point because when you bring about big boys buying things and like, we have that nightlife where we have experienced the big boys that you're saying, where they can carry any lady or a group of ladies and then buy for them whatsoever thing that they want to buy for them.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so getting to that, maybe I want to just understand what role nightlife is playing in Kasama and in the lives of young people in Kasama, I would say so.
Okay.
Uh, what is nightlife, or what role is nightlife playing in the people or in the lives of the young people in Kasama?
Okay. Interesting enough.
This is about you, fresh.
Yeah, that is, cliche. Yeah, so nightlife. Ah, no. Okay. Well, my understanding of nightlife as everything pertaining to recreational activities. Partying, basically activities that happen at night. So, as far as our town is concerned and where we're positioned, I would say nightlife has greatly improved over the years. We're at a point I've seen a lot of, entertainment corridors take form and shape up in our town, Kasama to be specific. I'm talking about nightclubs, I'm talking about beer gardens, I'm talking about pubs. So nightlife has become an activity that one can shun away because Kasama, like we said in the beginning, is growing, and we are faced with a situation where we have people coming from the Copper Belt, we have people coming from Lusaka, and all over Zambia. And the same nightlife they experience out there in other provinces. We are at a point that we have a Kasama, we are equal to the task, and that is existing right now. I'll give you a perfect example. Here, where we are at Flames Nightclub, this is the number one spot of nightlife entertainment. You know, so nightlife doesn't only pertain to just clubbing. There are events involved, like musical events where we get to call a musician, and people. Once in a while, you need to refresh your minds. You come out at night, you come and watch a musician of your choice, and the fun continues like that. But you did ask, how is this affecting the youth out there, which is very important. In a way, I would say this. From the positive side of things, we are refreshing our minds, especially for those in the working circles. By working circles, I mean the employed. You would work from Monday to Friday, stressed with work and whatnot. You knock off around 17, 18, 19. You don't want to be bothered from home. You just want to refresh, dance a little bit, have a cold drink or so. You look for a place to go. So that's the part where nightlife now comes into play. When you come out, you come to a club, for instance, you're going to have fun, enjoy yourself, go home. That's okay. That is the positive side of things. As well as exposing our town to activities that are happening in these big cities, like musical events, festivals. We'll bring musicians to Kasama, and you, our patrons, come and we entertain you like that. That is the positive side of it. We are not left out. We are competitive in that way. The downside of nightlife, well, umuntu for abafika umuntu. We are human beings. There are others that don't carry themselves too well when it comes to nightlife. And by that I mean, let me not even beat about the bush. Kwali babantu fyabakwe bati. Ubu warata bubasenda win. You understand?
They start fights.
Yeah, they start fights. Yes, they start fights. They don't socialize the normal way that they need to socialize with others. That is one downside. The other downside, with nightlife, we've seen a rise in junkies, which I'm appealing to especially our men in uniform out there to really help us curb this problem, you know. These junkies, street soldiers and whatnot, they've taken advantage the fact that now nightlife is at its peak in Kasama. They want to take advantage of the patrons, rob them, beat them. I had an incident just 2 weeks ago where someone was hit with a wooden stick
Oh, wow.
in the head. Imagine, to a point of death, which is not supposed to be the case. That is the downside. So, yeah. And abusive drinking. As youths, we are supposed to moderate our drinking. It's not the end of the world. When we say, oh, we've given you nightlife activities, it doesn't mean, oh, the world is ending and you need to finish all the alcohol in one night. How is on? One person who then not creating more on say, how? No. We moderate our drinking as youths so that we enjoy this nightlife activities that has come into our province and in Kasama to narrow it down. That's my take on nightlife.
That's great coming from Fresh Boy. You know, you're one of the people that are found with the kind of the people that we want to
Yeah.
understand in the nightlife. Right?
Yeah.
It's great coming from you and learning that from you. It's indeed a lot of youths have to regulate how much of alcohol they
Yeah,
take.
yeah.
Because then we should move away from a point where we see fights at clubs. People should stop fighting at clubs. Clubs are not places to fight. Clubs are places where some people come to find comfort. Some people come to chill
For
so that
different
they have an easy-
reasons.
yeah,
Yes,
so that
yes,
they can have an
yes.
easy mind. And then if you begin a fight, that's actually giving a heavy mindset to them.
To the others.
Appreciate that, and I must really appreciate the work that Flames nightclub is doing.
Yes.
Because it has brought the modern nightlife back to Kasama. That things we never used to experience now we're experiencing such things.
Yes.
And we've seen the coming of musicians throughout the year, probably every month.
Every month, actually, so you know, Lou, our policy as Flames Nightclub, not that I'm praising Flames Nightclub because I work for Flames Nightclub, but I've seen Flames Nightclub, uh, you know, cushion a vacuum that we never had in our province and beyond as far as nightlife is concerned and entertainment is concerned. Our policy as Flames Nightclub, we bring artists on a monthly basis, different artists. From the time we opened last year, December, up to date, we've never missed a month of not bringing a musician. And we keep going, growing bigger and bigger and big. Very soon you hear us bringing an international artist, which is bound to happen very soon.
That's
yes.
great. That's great.
So, in as much as that is the case, we need the help of each one of you people out there to support us and also just moderate how your drinking habits are.
Oh yeah, that's great to learn. Olivia, what's your take on how nightlife is affecting the lives of the young people in Kasama?
Okay, much has been said, especially on Fresh Boy's side. Yeah, but um, I don't even know where to start from because a lot has been said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but let's just be responsible youths when we come out to drink responsible, obviously, because a lot of things are happening. And let's not go out because my friend has gone out. You don't know how your
Peer
friends
pressure.
yeah. You don't know how your friend's pocket is. You just go there, you drink what you don't drink, and then you get affected. We might even end up finding women streets and whatnot. As a lady, maybe you might even be raped.
Yes.
You get. So I feel a lot of opportunities, yes, have come and whatnot. So if we go out, let's try to maybe be very responsible. Because at the end of the day, it's our life. I might die today. There won't be any other Olivia or any other fresh boy, but let's be responsible in whatever we are doing, especially in the nightlife we in. And yeah, pretty much.
There's something I want to learn from you, Olivia. Talking about nightlife, how often do ladies go out to buy beer for themselves? How much do you ladies? I'm asking that question because I want us to bring in the aspect of sugar daddies
Oh no.
and the lie, because that's becoming normal in our day life, right? That there has to be somebody to buy for ladies beer.
which is
And
normally a thing
yeah,
in most
which has
cases.
become a normal thing, whereby we see less of ladies that go out for themselves.
Independently and
Yes,
fend for themselves.
fun independently and go back
Yeah,
independently.
yeah, true.
You understand, right?
Sure.
We have quite a number of ladies. That's like pertaining to Kasama.
Yeah.
We have quite a number of ladies who move away from home, come to a club, and expect somebody to buy for
Get
them
them.
beer.
Yeah.
And that's why the sugar daddy thing comes in.
Yes, the big
What's-
boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's your take, Olivia, on that one? Do you have ladies who still chill because they want to chill?
Yes,
They just go out because they want to go and
Yes.
catch.
She's the perfect example.
because
She's-
I normally chill with my sisters, like go home, come back, just like that. So they are us, yes. I would very much say yes because I'm normally here on Wednesday, do karaoke with my sisters, we sing, we bounce. They're there.
There's that group of not really a group of
A
ladies.
certain type of
but,
people that just want.
I wanna say this, like it's become like a trend.
Right.
Most of the ladies are into that trend, whereby they can't go out and buy drinks. for
They are
themselves.
dependent on the men.
They're dependent on the men to a point where right now, as you speak, if I was to call somebody, I'm like, can we go out and drink? Definitely they'll fall for that. But then me as a guy, in return, I'll probably
It won't come.
Yeah,
It won't be-
end well with
yes.
drinks. I take it back home.
Mm.
Maybe I might take it back tomorrow, the next day.
Mm.
And then whatever happens overnight.
Yes.
That's so maybe speaking into that sense.
Mm.
What do you think is affecting our ladies that they no longer want to go out to buy drinks for themselves? They only want the big boys to buy things for themselves.
Mm.
Well, I think for yeah. Well, it
That's
can
great.
be.
That's great coming. I want to hear something great coming from
mine.
you, the lady.
Yeah. Well, there are certain things as a lady you just need to shun away from. Yes. If somebody calls you, oh, let's go out for a drink, you won't 100% depend on that person's pocket. What if maybe they just leave you, boom, and then how are you going to go back home without a pocket money or whatnot? So I feel we need to check ourselves as ladies. It's not all the time that you're going to be depending on someone. What if they leave you stranded? One minute, how are you going to go home? So I feel as a lady, you need to check yourself. Okay, if fresh boy calls me and say, oh, Olivia, we have a gig here, come. I have to ask myself to say, fresh boy has called me. How am I going to move from home to here? You're not prepared in your mind. So now, as a lady, then you'll be like, okay, he's going to provide everything rather. But then now, what if he's just calling you for a few
2-3 drinks.
yes, then how are you going to go back home? So, well, I feel we just need to talk to ourselves before we even make that move to say, okay, if I go, how am I going to come back? If I know I'm not okay in my pocket, mbano, let me just stay. But if I know I have something, I'll just maybe make up a story. So I think I'm not going to manage. But it's not all the time that you're going to be depending on those sugar same daddies. They also have people they care for. You get the point. So, just
You see, not only that, the dependency on men is very common among the young women out there, and it's so sad.
Before you just say, and it's actually one of the things that are contributing to young people dying.
yes.
Yes,
Because
yes.
there's that pressure coming from the ladies going to men, right? In the point where if this man can't take me out
there.
claims to buy for me whatsoever,
Yeah.
to come and attend Vincenzo's show,
Yeah,
to come
yeah,
and get
yeah.
the previous Yoma
I'll find another one.
Yes, I'll find another one.
But how many are you
Even
going
as
to
a
find?
guy, I know
Yes.
that I need to. It's like pressure coming from my lady. I want to make sure I go with her because I can't bear to see my lady go out with another man.
Kwali baida saying that tokwa kutura mu church moto upepa. Nishi naratulira mu katolika. Nijimpepa ku UCZ. So basically, I do agree with Lou as well as Olivia. It's so sad that we are at a point where the majority of our women, especially in Kasama, come to be dependent on the man. In the end, you find that you become so much dependent on these men, these big buyers, that you start rotating. Now, if this buyer doesn't have, the next weekend you're going to be with this other one. This one doesn't have, you go to that other one.
So it's,
What is the effect of that? In the end, maybe you are what Ramona is.
so it's where you now need to check yourself as a lady. How many people are going to approach you? How many people are going to talk to you? How many people are going to take you
Yeah.
out? It's not everyone that to take will do what to buy for you beer for free without something in return. Obviously, there's that thing. You
Yeah,
get the
true.
point. I can't spend on you if you're not going to give me something in return. So
There's nothing for free.
so you just need to check yourself as a lady. You need to stand tall. If you don't have, you don't have. If even if you go out, you just want to take water, of which it can happen overnight. You need something. You get, if you know, okay, I'm done. Maybe there are those other people that then now they just buy for you because of the way you're chilling.
Yeah.
That one, yes, is acceptable because you're not with them. You're with your girls. You get, so pretty much we need to check ourselves as ladies.
True.
And not be dependent on that, because look, we as ladies, again, I'll say maybe majority will say, okay, we're vulnerable, yeah, but as a lady, you also need to check yourself. If I go out with Lou today, maybe for example you travel back to Lusaka this weekend, I need to find someone. Ukakwanisha na banga.
Yeah.
You get, that should worry you.
And such things, you know, the oldest profession in the world, right? I won't mention the name of the oldest profession, but we all know it. Such things that Olivia and Lukonde, all of us are talking about here, such habits are what causes some of these women to enter in that profession. So, like she was saying, sometimes you just assess yourself as a woman to say, okay, if I can manage to take myself out constantly, once in a while is acceptable.
You won't die.
You won't die. Yes. If you can't manage, but you still want to party from your home. You actually mbambokshana, to avoid engaging in certain activities. Because once you come out, you'll be forced. You don't have money. You'll be forced to go with the wrong person. The next day you go with another wrong person. And the trend goes like that. So, yeah, so unfortunate.
Very unfortunate, I would say. Yeah, because then, like Olivia is good enough to like check ourselves. We need to, because you can't go out and expect somebody to just go.
No.
Then you drink and go back home just like that.
Personally, me, Lou, let me put it out there. I'm really attracted to women who fend for themselves.
Great.
That is one green flag for me. True.
I hear you.
I think I also can agree that can be a green flag. We need like quite a number of ladies out there who can actually provide for them things and not like rely too much on the guy's side. It's ladies relying much on guy's side. It's giving out pressure to a lot of guys, and the younger age of the youths that we have in Northern Province is we have quite a number of young youths that want to match up that level of life, you understand? Because then we're in a modern world.
They want to skip a stage.
Yeah, we appreciate Flames coming to Kasama. And Flames has been bringing shows like you've said, you've said it, like month
On a
in,
monthly
month in.
basis, yes.
And then we have those youths coming from places like we said, vacation, down the side. They also wanted to match up to that, you understand? They wanted to make sure that at the weekend, like the last weekend of the month, they should come with their lady here at Flames nightclub and the like. So if we can have quite a number of ladies who would want to go out and people buy for them things, I'm sure our fights will never stop. Because we have ladies who would come to a club and then, okay, take for instance, Flash, you're here with your girl, right?
Yeah.
And then your girl comes out to greet probably 10 or more than 10 people right at the club. I don't know how that is faring with you, but that, for me, I feel it is not right.
It's not.
Yeah, I don't know how your take. I also would want to get that from you.
Yeah,
But then, there's a point where you do not have to
Familiarize
become
with-
too much
With
familiar with
too many
yes.
people.
Yes, whereby if you come at Flames, you would get familiar to probably 20 people.
Mm.
Come to a table to greet you while you're seated with
Right.
your girl.
Right.
I don't know that if I don't think that is right. So we should have quite a number of ladies should come to a point of realization that it is not only guys that should take them out there to go out and chill and have drinks and whatsoever. They can also have that girl chill while you can
Ladies'
you can-
night out.
yeah,
eh,
even a ladies night
yes.
out. Ladies alone and you guys can go out chill. Or if it's not a ladies' night, you can go out alone. They do not refuse anyone to come to Flames alone, come drink alone, and to live alone. There's nobody who would say a word to that, right?
Yeah.
So people should. I do not know how much we should bring back that realization that people have to understand that they can come to the club and to drink alone and go. I don't maybe there's something different coming. Maybe
No,
Olivia, what's your take on
it
that? What's your
depends.
take on
I'm,
that?
I'm one person who's gone out alone and
Oh,
go
yeah.
back alone at home. Sometimes you have a stressful day at the office, mama not there. Then you just want to come and relax.
Oh yeah.
You take your water times. Yeah, you just take your water, your beers, you go home, you just relax. It's not every time, maybe depending on someone's pocket. If you go out, say, "Ah, okay, they forget out, I do shine." We also need to save for our own. We also need to go out and enjoy ourselves as a lady. Because I'm one person who's also gone out alone and go back alone at home. If I'm not alone, I'm with my girls, then I go back home, sleep. That's all.
That's
Yes.
that's great. Anyway,
But maybe, yeah, maybe some fail too, but hey, there are people like me who can.
so we should draw to a point where everybody else should.
Yeah,
Should
it
be able
depends
to.
with how you carry yourself.
Yeah, everybody else should be able to. And the thing is that ladies should embrace the fact that they have to work for themselves to
Work
earn
hard.
money
Work
for
hard.
themselves.
Yes, they have to work
Also
hard.
work hard. The working
We
hard
do.
is not just about men.
We do.
Yeah, women also have to work hard.
Yes.
But
We work.
we have to see a lot of women come here and chill.
They're
and all
there.
that. Anyway, talking about nightlife, right? And we've talked about nightclub flames because it's probably one of the places that are giving us that modern vibe that we should get, right? We actually have quite a number of clubs out in Kasama,
Yeah.
and I want to know how much they are trying to cope up with the fact that Flames has come in, and Flames has come in is okay. Flames is a nightclub,
Yes.
and is a modern nightclub, right?
Yes.
And it has come with quite a number of differences that other clubs do not have.
Mm.
How I do not know if you've made a chance to maybe probably go to other clubs and then see how they are fairly and are they catching up with what Flames has brought to us? Or what?
Guys.
I'm not over it.
we have clubs like I would make mention maybe some that I would know. I think we have Lions, the Lions Pub and Grill, if I'm not mistaken. We have that one at Roundabout. We have that's Boom Shake.
Boom Shake.
Yeah, that's Boom Shake. It's also a nightclub because it's playing. I don't know if it's a nightclub with, but it also plays night music. Night in the club and people are all over there feeling nice and the like. Then we have Roma One. Yeah, and then we have other clubs. I hear the one that is in town is under renovation. Yeah, that's what club is that?
It should be legacy. Yes.
Yeah, Lagos is under renovation. The like.
Yeah.
I want to just get to are these nightclubs also coping up with the modern nightlife that people need or that people should get from Kasama?
Your question is directed to say this.
Well,
Should respond that.
okay. Where do I start? Where to start? Okay. So here's the thing. We need to first of all make a distinction what pertains to a nightclub. Because as far as I'm concerned, currently we only have 2 nightclubs in Kasama. That is Flames nightclub and there's also one Roma. Yeah. The others don't really sit in the category of nightclubs. I hope you understand because there is what is called a pub, beer garden, those that close at a certain time, and there are nightclubs because mainly nightclubs open at 18 until the next day. Yes. So coming back to the question of other establishments coping up with flames, well, I won't speak to what they are doing out there, but I'll focus much on what Flames is doing because we believe the service delivery and the nightlife experience that we have to give the Kasama people has to be top notch.
And then you also have to attach the fact that you are one person who has moved from these clubs, right? So when you allude to Flames,
Yes.
also maybe probably say something that these other clubs should improve on so that they can catch the modern nightlife that you want, right?
Yeah.
Because it is not just about Flames, right?
Yeah.
I have a night that I do not want to come to Flames,
Yeah,
but I want
yeah.
to go out,
Yes.
right? But I want to get the same vibe I would get here.
Yeah.
It's a vibe I should get when I meet someone else.
Okay, as far as infrastructure is concerned in these establishments, all of them out there are doing well. I mean, I wouldn't discredit any establishment. They are doing very well. I personally feel what sets us apart as Flames Nightclub to the rest out there might be much attributed to the service delivery. The service delivery, the type of music that we give, the the in general just service delivery. You need to care and protect these customers that patronize your business. You understand? Ranging from security. We don't want to have a situation where you, Lou, come to our establishment and at this establishment you're robbed or you have a very bad experience at the end of the night. Then that really just defeats the whole purpose of a nightclub experience or a nightlife experience. So as Flames Nightclub, we aim to achieve the top-notch customer satisfaction. So everyone out there, I wouldn't speak to what they are doing out there, but what we are doing here is customer satisfaction. That is what our main goal and vision is for this club.
Okay, that's great, and it's I don't know. It's also good that Freshboy hasn't probably talked about what other clubs are doing. Yes, yes, put it.
You really want me to talk about that?
But you know,
Stick
there's,
to the-
there's literally something that even these other clubs have to learn from, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Coming
yeah.
of Flames to Kasama is not a competition to other clubs.
No, 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 no,
right?
no,
addition.
no.
Yeah, it
No,
shouldn't be. It shouldn't
It's-
look like a competition.
it's not at all.
It's actually
An addition.
to
Yes,
the good nightlife experience
Yes.
that you want to have.
yes, yes.
But then also, since it's coming from, I don't know if I don't think Flames is only in Kasama, right? Flames is actually quite in other
Places, yes,
right?
yes.
And the experiences that we usually have when we are that side are the experiences that Flames has brought back to Kasama, such that I do not have to travel to Lusaka for me to have a good nightlife that Flames is offering in Lusaka. It can also be offered here.
Exactly.
But then also that speaks to how much other clubs have to come in and then do much of the work so that they can reach up to that level.
Yeah.
Because there is also that modern nightlife. Even even the prostitution thing is like there's that modern way.
Oh man.
It's provides this one.
It's actually that way. There's actually that modern way of doing it.
Yeah.
Because then it doesn't have to look
Yeah.
that bushy.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway.
Better things.
So yeah, lack of better things. But anyway, other clubs have to cope up with the fact that there's also that modern lifestyle that they have to bring to Kasama.
Yeah.
In terms of infrastructure as one, because then infrastructure is also giving us that nightlife vibe that you want.
Yeah.
To the music that they play, like you have said, to the customer service.
Yeah.
Because I as a customer, I need that good customer service that will bring me back to a club.
Yeah, sure.
Right? If I get a bad customer service, I would probably not come back to a club.
Yeah.
So other clubs, this is an encouragement or a heads up call to other clubs out there.
Yeah.
The coming of Flames is an addition to the people of Northern Province wanting to experience that
To step up,
nightlife,
yes,
right?
yes.
And then because we're moving, usually you can go to Lusaka, you can to Copper Belt, and the like. There's a different nightlife experience that you get outside, but then you want to have that nightlife experience here in Kasama. So to other clubs, work on your infrastructure, work on your customer service, work on
Guy,
actually
guy.
work on number of things so that you can give us that perfect nightlife that we need. A big thanks to Legacy for their renovations, such a things that we need in Kasama.
Yeah.
And also big thanks to um, Lions Pub because I've actually seen quite a number of improvements
Yeah, yeah.
some years back up to now.
Yeah,
And they should
yeah.
keep on such improvements
Of course.
because we appreciate such
Of
a
course.
good social
Yeah.
place.
So you see, in addition, I think in a nutshell, what I can say about um, this industry that we're in, especially nightclubs and pubs, uh, we are in one fish pond, which is Northern Province, right? The main goal and the main reason why we are here as Flames is so that we have a competitive advantage at the national level. We are not competing with anyone within the pond. But just like you have said, it's just a matter of, you know, waking up and coming to the table and saying, okay, Kasama, we can do it. Let's compete with Lusaka. Let's compete with Copper Belt. Let's compete with ABCD. If that can be done, trust me, we'll be the talk of the country. So it's a matter of just stepping up. Otherwise, the example has already been shown. That's what I can say.
That's great.
Yeah.
Though I feel we put Olivia too much on the side in our conversation. Right?
No, this one I
She
didn't
needs
finish.
to
She doesn't want to have a horse in this race.
look up on the nightlife in Kasama. I do not know what's one word that you can give to. I do not know. Maybe I can ask you a question. Have you ever been to other clubs apart from Flames?
Yes.
So I want you to talk to the owners of the clubs that you've ever been to, and yeah, you're not talking to them personally, but if they're ever going to come across this episode and watch this, what do you think they should improve on? Wow! So that we can have the best
Yeah.
nightlife experience in Kasama.
Yeah, so, well, I feel maybe customer care you get because some of us are already in sales. We welcome different customers in different ways. So at least when a customer comes, obviously they'll sit, ask them what they would want to take and whatnot, stuff like that, checking on them from time to time. So basically just customer care maybe. Because you know we all have different moods. Nalaisa ikarafika pa, tapari uleisa. Hey, I'll tell you something that you won't like. So basically just compare how you have been welcomed and stuff like that. Yes.
That's
Basically that.
I appreciate it because then customer service also is one thing that makes somebody come back to you.
Yes,
It's a
the reception
backbone
that you
of
give them.
It's a reception that you can give to a person.
Yes.
Probably trigger a thought that they should come back or they should not come back. I feel that's true. So anyway, to other clubs in northern province, and not just Kasama as they say,
Yeah.
should start embracing the fact that we are in a modern world and we need something modern so that other people out there can also enjoy the modern nightlife that we want, right? Because we want somebody who would move from Lusaka to Kasama and still have that feel that they have gone out in the night, right? And then not make them feel like whatsoever. Anyway, we're coming to a close of our podcast episode, and I must say it's been interesting.
Interesting, very interesting.
There is this podcast, and yeah, looking forward to much more things coming. But anyway, I have this quick fire round questions. I want you to give the one word answer to, not much explanation anyway.
Okay.
Just probably yeah, a one word answer. But before we can transition into that far round, I want to ask you one question, right? What is something that is, or what is one uncomfortable truth about people living in Kasama that, okay, no, I want to ask this question this way. What is one uncomfortable truth about young people in Kasama that nobody wants to talk about?
I start. One uncomfortable truth that people living in Kasama that people don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
The truth is, people gossip a lot in this town. That is the uncomfortable truth to me. And the sooner we normalize talking about other people, the sooner we'll move forward. Otherwise, talking about other people, gossiping about other people just brings about undevelopment.
Yeah, it doesn't really
It
help.
doesn't help anyone.
I
Yes.
think I can also agree with him, because how are you going to see your friend if you are looking down on them? Yeah. So, uh, maybe that. I think.
I kind of agree with you guys. Anyway, that's your truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your uncomfortable truth that you have said. That's fine. Olivia, what's your uncomfortable truth? What's your
I'm
uncomfortable?
still thinking because I don't know.
Wakasama.
Yeah.
But
Ah,
ah,
food province is growing, and yeah, it should grow to its full potential. It should grow to, yeah, to a greater heights.
Yeah.
We appreciate seeing great things coming in Kasama.
Yeah.
And we do not take that as challenge. We take that as modernization of the province.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
seen the coming of flames, we've seen the coming of
The more.
the moon,
Yeah.
we've seen the coming of the tail.
Yeah.
Quite a number of places have come about, and nice places that people can make use of these places, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go into the quick fire round of questions, right?
Okay.
This is a round where you guys have to give me a one word
Answer.
answer.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, so one word answer only. Olivia, to you.
it's
Love-
me who's starting.
Yeah, starting. So love or money.
Guys,
One word.
One word answer. I
Love
don't
or
need
money?
explanations coming from you guys. Love or money.
I think love.
Money.
Wait, what's it?
Money.
Money. Cool. Good. That's
There are no
coming to you
explanation.
again. Fresh boy. Marriage or career?
Oh,
Career.
Career.
Yes.
You?
Career.
Marriage or career?
Career.
Career. Great. It's good to see you guys agreeing on one. Business or employment?
Business, my guy.
Business. Great. Business or employment?
Business.
Great. Rich, famous, unfamous, and broke.
Repeat that.
Oh,
Repeat
man.
that.
Rich, famous, unfamous, or broke.
Rich,
Uh-huh.
famous, unfamous, and broke. Which are not
Ah.
going with this.
Rich. Rich. For me, I'm going for rich.
Utakiani katauli famous. You won't have known. And Shan,
Olivia on that one.
guy rich. Ah, anyway,
You guys don't want to go famous. Anyway, not
anyway,
bad.
being famous is still okay, because anyway, being famous.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't want Olivia to explain.
I'm not explaining. I'm just saying it's a two-way thing. It's marrying each
Make
each.
Fresh boy change the mindset, right?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Facebook or TikTok? To you, Olivia.
Facebook or TikTok? Oh? Ah, I think Facebook. Guys. Or TikTok.
What's your take? What's your one take on Facebook or TikTok?
I think Facebook.
Facebook. Facebook, what's your take? Facebook or TikTok?
TikTok.
Oh, great. Eva, coming back to you, Fresh Boy. Club or change?
Yeah.
Club.
I
Can I give a reason? No? Can I give a
He
reason?
said no reason.
Okay, on this one, just allow me to give a reason on this one. I really
He
did.
said no reason. Even me on that one. It's one way dance.
Okay, fine.
Club or change?
Okay. Before we end, I have to justify. I have to justify why I said that.
Boy too.
If it does, I also say why I said so.
I have to justify.
So, again, back to you anyway. Success or happiness?
Happiness.
Happiness.
No, no, since we can't explain.
No explanation.
I have
know
my
how
own
she gets the
explanation.
happiness that she's taking out.
Hey,
Fresh Boy,
even.
happiness or success?
Success, definitely.
Oh. Okay, now to this one, I want you to say something right. What is Kasama's biggest problem? What is Kasama's biggest problem? I don't think of some. I don't know what problem it is, but Olivia, because we are at the end of our episode, right? We want to make people catch that. So, Olivia, what is one of Kasama's biggest problems that you've come across or that you've known, you've noticed? Yeah, anything. What is one of the biggest Kasama's problem?
Yeah. I feel the oneness in I don't know. Maybe I would say the oneness in, let's say, for example, uh, I don't know how I can say this, but maybe the oneness in maybe uplifting someone in terms of them wanting to do something. They would want to create something, and maybe they don't want to be assisted. Something like that. Let's say, for example, you want to help somebody, and then you don't have the resource, but you know people who can, and there isn't. Even if you've tried your best to say, let's try to help this person, for example, there isn't that oneness. I don't know how best I can explain this, but something like that.
No,
Maybe
I
one is
definitely feel what
something
you're saying.
like that.
What you're saying, because we need that oneness, uplifting each other.
Yes.
Actually, get your point.
Yeah.
I don't know, Fresh Boy. What's one of Kasama's biggest problems that you've faced, or that you've come across, that you know, that you've noticed?
Okay. Prostitution. Both women and men. For real, I'm telling you. Yes. That is one biggest problem that I see.
Okay, yeah. Oh, great.
You want me to expand on that? No, I'm okay.
Explain anyway. But I'm sure
has one
audience
letter.
will catch a theme about prostitution, because I also feel there's too much
Prostitution.
of it happening in our province. It shouldn't be it's too much. It shouldn't be it's too much. Let's come to a point where we reduce on some things.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we close, right?
Yeah.
I would like you to give one piece of advice to the young people watching you and listening to you at any day. I want you guys to give that real advice, free advice to people that are going to watch you later, and yeah, just anybody that's going to watch this podcast later and sooner or whatever. What I want you guys to leave one advice with them. I don't know what it is, but I want you guys to leave one of your best advice ever to the youth movement. You know, the movements that are going to watch this podcast. Who is that? You, Olivia. We go with latest ways.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel personally that we need to embrace one another as youths. Okay, there are a lot of youths out there that are looking for, let's say, employment or whatever small business they want to do and whatnot. I feel if one comes up with an idea, let's try to embrace it. Let's try to see how best we can help them so that they should also grow. Remember that not only are you going to help that person is also going to help another. You get the point, to grow, obviously. So let's try to embrace whatever idea a youth can come up with. Say, okay, let me try to do this in the line of this. We see how best we can grow together. Yes, sometimes there are those trust issues that people would come up, say, okay, in 30 because I don't trust that person. But let's try to have that faith and trust on our fellow youth. Maybe like that we can grow, and to always be open enough and to be fair enough to our fellow friends. You see, they say "Usungomnangwe deshibikwa." Maybe I might help you today. You'll not remember me there and then, but there will be a time it's okay. There was a lady who helped me in such a way. They'll still come back. I have people that still come back. Say, oh, okay, are you still around? Oh, are you in Lusaka? No, I'm now in Kasama. Oh, okay, no, I really liked what you did. Oh, I'm recommending you to stuff like that. So let's just try to embrace whatever is on the ground. And let's be our sister's keeper. We should play cool. Let's not feel jealous for our friends. Sungom Nanko again, there should be stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the best advice coming from Olivia. I don't know, Freshboy, what's one advice that you would give Northern Province youths with?
Youths. Okay. Um, before I do that, thank you for according me and Olivia the opportunity to be on your platform. The Narrative Podcast is here to stay. So kindly support this podcast. It's very innovative. So my piece of advice to the youths out there, first and foremost, be innovative, be creative. The sky is the limit. Don't let anyone tell you what to or what not to do. Lastly, I only have two things. Lastly,
Explaining.
don't live life looking over your shoulder and worrying about what will people say. Take risks. Life is about taking risks. Those people that shun away from taking risks, those are the same people that are stagnant in life. Take a risk, be out there. Don't worry about, oh, Vakam Monashan, Vakam Monashan. Are they the ones who brought you in this world? So that's me to you. Enjoy life, chop life, come to flames one day. Yes.
That's great, and I want to say thank you for joining us on the Narrative Podcast. We appreciate you coming, and yeah, it has actually been quite a very good conversation.
Yeah.
And to our viewers out there, if you enjoy this conversation, if you enjoy this episode, kindly share it, subscribe to our channel, and make sure even people out there, even people next to you are watching this podcast, because yeah, such a conversation that we youths of Northern Province have to attach ourselves to. I've, I've actually enjoyed this conversation, and
I have to.
I must say, let's keep up with the good works that we're doing in Kasama, and let's keep up sharing stories. Let's keep up having such conversations, because then that's how we grow as a Northern Province.
Yeah.
Lukundo Makonde, your host for the Narrative Podcast, and this has been Kasama Unfiltered. See you in the next episode.